I was a keen listener of the previous session. They are talking about the competitive growth and AI how as an enabler. I am here to take it to another direction, that to a next level rather. That whether in the growth, whether in this vertical growth, whether we are losing the inclusivity, whether in the growth index, whether we are losing the happiness index, whether in this competitive and cutting edge technology of AI, where we are we really internally giving a thought that whether the industry-led prosperity is going to be sustainable? So, I am leaving some questions to the eminent panels who are here. Sri Kalyan Mahanti ji, who is a Margdarshak for all of us from the government side, Director EPICAL, and Mr. Aniruddha Misra ji, and I think Mr. Mahanti from Tattva. Yeah. So, and all those on the dais, they will give us their thoughts. But I will request everybody to become very focused to the questions and let others to speak about their mind on our deliberation. But we will focus on sustainability, because competitive growth has been already discussed, and the healthy discussion and the intellectual discussion is always topic oriented, theme oriented. I will also ask the audience to ask very pertinent questions, and suggestions are always welcome. Number one is that with this AI, the pointer which I am going to give, that is going to be very sharp pointers. Whether with this AI, am I able to optimize the waste reduction? A driven analytical identifying inefficiency, that where my waste production and waste management is. That is my number one question. Second is that whether I am contributing to the environmental sustainability in the name of growth. That is something which is most important, because we exist because the planet exists. Rest of the things are just the super growths, because you are having a foundation of 2 floors or 3 floors and we are constructing 7 floors on that. So we should see that whether our carrying system, our carrying ability of Mother Earth still exists. Number 2. Number 3 is that which is really helpful, the AI can help us to establish our resource efficiency. Because whatever in Odisha context, because last session was mostly dedicated to Odisha, I was hearing. In Odisha context, we are blessed with mineral and metals. I am using the word blessed with a little bit reservation in me, because we are not been able to diversify much as expected to Maharashtra, compared to Maharashtra, Gujarat, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. We are really not been able to expand to that much, though we are having 500 kilometers of coastline, 480 kilometers is now computed as 500 kilometers of coastline. So much of per capita development of opportunity. Why I am telling per capita? You look at the rainfall 1500 mm. You look at the river system, that is Mahanadi as a big river system. You look at a population of 4.5 crore and a land of 1.55 square kilometer, 1.55 thousand square kilometer, compared to Bengal, which is having 85,000 square kilometer and having a population of 11 crore. You see the per capita space of development, whatever we are having. From the industry perspective, are we going in the right direction of the digital transformation? Are we going for a collaborative partnership? Another thing, so far, last session also I have told, data is everything actually. Are we developing the data insight? Are we really thinking of the predictive maintenance? Because today can tell us that whether to have a sinking fund for the next year, that whether we are going for a predictive maintenance. What about our quality control, where we are in terms of that? Because we know that we are not able to, underline, we are not able to compete. The marketing cost of China is becoming our manufacturing cost. Where are we? And quality-wise, our auto industries, Our auto industries are looking for the Chinese steel because of their cost, and they want to cut into the middle class segments. These are the challenges and the opportunities which the AI is going to offer us, and the workforce development. Because the entire AI is going to go for a transformation of the manpower, the quality of manpower. Sasishakar Mahantiji was telling that he's a lover of AI, he's not an adopt of AI. I am also not an adopt in AI. I love to work in AI. But what about this generation who are going to sustain this system, sustain this growth? One thing is that, are they going to use the AI as a tool, or they are becoming a victim of the AI? We have to really see from both the angles. And another thing, the technological challenges, the infrastructure, and government has a solid role of cyber security. Because more AI, more cyber security challenges are there. The social challenges. No matter what we tell, there will be job displacement. The IT sector people, the young people, 23, 24 years old people, they have started calling me, sir, there are job shrinkage in our sector. I told the only answer is that no more Excel sheet, now you put it in the AI. No more PowerPoint, now you put it in the AI. AI will take you 10 years ahead in terms of thinking. Instead of the boardroom challenging you, you challenge the boardroom. You pose to the boardroom how futuristic you are. What is your emission level? And how much, unless you ensure, now see, earlier the green production, the green steel or the green production was something was a futuristic. Now it is a reality. If you do not adopt this, you perish. Perform or perish, that AI is going to tell you. And the digital divide we are having in India, which I have told in my last session, that still rural India is confined to Android only. We are going for really a digital divide where India lives. And whether this AI is going to again help us in this. Because I am here in this session, we are discussing the sustainable growth of India, the sustainable growth in manufacturing, the investment. See, for the large sector, they have the resources. They can generate the resources to invest in AI, to invest in the transformation of the manpower, to invest in the quality of manpower. What about the MSME? You know that the large sector are highly capital intensive. The large sector are not able to, the large industries are not able to generate the kind of manpower which we need. Our employment is a big challenge in India, unlike other states. This is something which we all have to think. When Rourkela steel plant started, 1961 or something, then we are having 4,000 crore investment, and there are 44,000 people directly or indirectly are there. Now Rourkela steel plant is having about 50,000 crore investment, and the direct enrollment has come down to 11,000. It is not Rourkela steel plant. I just gave an example of a public sector. Private sector, same thing. We are becoming more capital intensive, but we need jobs. In India, we accept or not accept it. We need jobs. And AI will give us jobs at home. We need not really go to office. It has made us place neutral now. And another thing, whatever investment SME is doing or the large sector is doing, what will the return on the investment? That also you have to see. Because the ROI doesn't exist, we end up in borrowing. We become, again, we get into a trap of the Chinese kind of exploitation. Who can give you a mobile for 5,000 rupees, which is having the features of 50,000 rupees. They ask you the cost, aapko kitna rate mein chahiye? Then we give you that kind of mobile. So you see, investment, the ROI is most important. The global competition, now it is no more India, no more Odisha. Now we are into the global competition. So the reality is that not only in the cost competition, not only in the quality competition, but also in the pollution management and reduction of global carbon footprint, reduction of the carbon emission, we all are a global player. Everybody who is sitting here is an ambassador to sustain this Mother Earth. Everybody, right from switching off a light or the closing of your tap or working on your computer or you're using a hardware or a software, you all are the ambassador of that. So there is an ethic issue here and there is a bias issue here.
There are so many implementation challenges. We have to do the change management. We have to have that sort of talent, whether we are creating that sort of talent. And we have to retain the talent because AI is displacing. And the public trust with the AI. Integration with the existing system. Everything is a challenge as far as the sustainability is concerned. You may accept, you may not accept. But then the thought leaders who are here, they will contribute to this, and I hope everybody will be a keen listener, though this session is going to be challenging right from the beginning. Thank you so much.